Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from Keystone Centre here in Brandon, Manitoba. We're here today for the 2023 Dakota Nation Pool Tournament, Dakota Nation Winterfest Pool Tournament, and we're in the middle of an A-side quarterfinal matchup. This is a showdown between Curtis Fedorowich and Terry Beau. I believe Terry won the first game. I'll just get that set up. I'm pretty sure he won the first game, but I'll confirm. And that's Curtis at the table right now. Accidentally bumped that 14 ball over, which is not what he wanted to do, but he will do his best to deal with it here off this 13 ball, or maybe he won't. He's got the angle here for the breakout on the 13 ball anyway if he wants to try to get into that 14. Bumps out that 14 ball, a good shot, and now he's got position for the 10, and he's able to get shape for the 14 from there. Just doing a couple of things here. Give me a minute or two. Did they remove access? Maybe they removed access from me. I gotta do something here. Oh no, I just didn't do the right thing. Just 1 second, sorry guys. I'm trying to share this stream on their main page. Okay, so that was taken care of. All right, and I'm here with you guys. All right. Curtis, what's the score? Okay. So Terry won the second game. It's 2-0. I'm having a kind of a busy day, so I'm a little bit disoriented. You know, don't mind me if I kind of stumble on words or lose track of thought. I'm going to be streaming hockey in about another, let's see, what is it now? 11:30, so 2.5 hours from now. But I'm going to stop the stream in about an hour from now. I'll have to tear down my equipment and then go set up for the stream in the hockey arena. So I have to shut down a little bit early. I'm streaming hockey at 2 o'clock. I believe it's under 18 finals. And then from there I'm coming back doing pool for most of the evening, but I'm not sure if I'm doing anything else tonight, which is what I'm going to figure out. I think the basketball 3-on-3 event starts today too, so I'm going to see about maybe going over there and streaming some of that also. Kind of be all over the place, man. I guess the skills are going to be put to the test this weekend. All right, let's get into this game. I only got a couple of games that I can stream today, so let's try to get focused here. Oh, he played the combo, but he didn't quite get a result. He's going to call the 6-ball in there. Is there enough room for it to get past? Maybe off the rail and up, off the 10. Oh no, it went straight in. Only one trouble ball remaining. It's not really a trouble ball anymore. Well, it kind of is, I guess, the 8-ball. He can open it up here right now, though. Is that the 5 that's sitting above the 8? I think it is the 5. So he's going to do some work here. Yeah, he's taking a look to see if the 5 goes past that 14. To me, based on my judgment as a player, it looks like it does go. From here, it looks a little tighter, but it still looks like it goes. So what he's going to have to do here is try to power through to either get up for that 5 or to set up for that 7-ball so he can get up for that 5. And that will do it. Oh, did he tuck into it? Oh, he might have tucked into it. If not, he's good. Yeah, he's good. He's aiming for it, so he's good. Just got to roll this up a little bit. And you want to have some angle on this, too, so that way you can come off the top cushion and back down for the 8-ball. He didn't quite get that. He's got the straight shot on the 5. Looks like he might have to settle for the 8-ball on the right side middle. Oh, he bumped the 8-ball over now, so he's going to have to pick a different spot. Bottom left is the best spot right now. These are kind of hard to judge, you know, because you can see the cut, but it's so close that it's harder to see to adjust the cue ball. He should be okay. If not, you can just add a touch of left-hand spin to compensate for it. That should allow him to cheat the pocket a little bit. Just like that. Good shot. He's on a roll. 3-0. It's a race to 5. Put it up there so you guys know it's a race to 5. I apologize for the delay today also. You know, it was I came down to start streaming at 9 o'clock, but ever since then it was just trying to figure out things for hockey, and it was kind of, you know, a lot of effort to figure it out. People weren't quite prepared for my request at that moment, so they were on their own worlds doing their own thing, their own responsibilities, and I threw a curveball at them because I didn't know what was going on myself. So that took a little while, and that's the reason why I started later than I was planning to start this morning. Donovan Paul, how you doing? Says, good morning, Rod. Good morning, man. Kathy Sechrist, how you doing? Says, hey, y'all, have a great day, Rod. Thank you. I will do my best. Shannon McKay, thank you for helping out today and for, of course, the challenge bracket, which I'll put up right now for you guys. Anybody looking for the challenge bracket, it's pinned. You can go over there and check out all the other divisions where they're at right now. The ladies division is going right now as well. It's a couple of matches. Looks like Lisa McNabb and Elise Cameron are having a bit of a showdown. Now, Elise Cameron is a young player from Swan Lake First Nation, and she's just proven herself along the way, you know, like every other pool player does through battle. And yesterday she had a battle against Yvette Kappa when she was able to overcome her and beat her. And, you know, she felt really good about it, but she wasn't sure how to feel about it. You know, we talked about it a little bit, and I said to her, you know, you're going to keep doing this. It's going to happen, right? The more you play, the more you're going to find yourself beating these players. Well, now she's got a chance to be able to play against Lisa McNabb. She's in a battle with her. And we'll see how she fares out against Lisa. Lisa's a very experienced player, just like Yvette is. And, you know, it's a good test for Elise. And in the men's division, we got lots of A-side division matches going down. I think the B-side's on a chill until the finals. I could be wrong, but I feel like most of the B-side matches are on chill, but, you know, maybe they got some matches going right now. I see Joey Bolio playing against Daniel Wilson, and I'm not sure if that's a B division or an A division match, but that could be a B division match. Every other match that's going down right now, they're all A division matches or the ladies matches. You guys let me know if my sound is good or not. I hope it is. By the way, you know, I got a chance to go out to the hockey arena to go take a look because I needed to set up my stream, and so the first place that we tried working didn't get approved. So then I went to look at the second place, and then when I got up there, like I got a sense of the atmosphere, the hockey atmosphere, and it was crazy, man. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. Lots of cheering, lots of screaming, you know, and goals and fast-paced hockey. How can you not enjoy that? Cut to the corner. That's all he's got. Tough shot, man. That somehow worked out to a cross bank corner. He would have been in a tough spot had he made it, though. So it's kind of a good thing that he didn't make it. But the way Terry's playing right now, maybe that's not a good thing. You know, he's tearing it up on the table. Shanna says, good morning, Rod. Waiting all morning for this. Yeah, I know. There's a few people that were messaging me like, hey, where's the stream? You know, but I had to deal with it, unfortunately. You know, if I had like an assistant, well, I do have an assistant, but if I would have brought my assistant with me, then I could have sent him to scout the area. But I had to go do it myself. Nice shot. That's what I love about the banks. You know, you made one bank shot and you went from being out of position to being perfect again. It's such a beautiful skill to learn. Here comes the breakout for the 15 ball. Needs a little bit extra power to get something for the cue ball. Oh, he played it light. I guess he was shaping up for that 10 ball next. He has the option for the 15 also, but the 10 ball is a shot that he's going to take. He should be going 10, 12, 15. That's the way he should be playing it. Only because that sets up the finish for the 8 ball a little bit easier with less effort. Oh, man, he missed the shot. He was kind of already walking around to the next shot at that point. Just came up short on it. So Curtis with a huge break at this moment because, you know, he could have been down a few games, but instead he's got a chance to get back in this match. They have music playing again, so, you know, hopefully I don't get a copyright issue, but I'll apply my filter if I have to. Good shot. Slow down now, cue ball. I have to cut this one in. Makes a good shot on the 3. Makes the 8. He's on the board. 3-1. It is alternate break, so yeah, I believe it is Curtis's break right now. He'll have a chance to maybe get within 1. Shanna says Terry's might pick to win this match. Well, he's definitely the more experienced player, I guess you would say, but Curtis has been playing pretty well lately. And at the Manitoba Masters, he has some showdowns with some big players, and he beat some, and the ones that he didn't beat, you know, he took them to the hill. So he's got a good year coming so far in his pool game, and we'll see. You know, it's not really showing right now on the score 3-1, but that's because Terry's playing really well as well. We'll see how things work out on this one. So it's Terry's break. But I know that Curtis is playing really well, so, you know, you can never count him out on this match. But I think that most statistics guys would say that the edge is on Terry to win, just based on the experience. He plays at premier level all the time, so he's used to playing under pressure, and he can run tables, man. He's not afraid to take on shots either, so makes him a dangerous player at all times. Moving into rack number 5, Terry Beaulieu the break. He's got a 2-game lead, looking to get on the hill. He's going to scratch the cue ball, though, and that's going to be a ball in hand behind the line for Curtis Fedorowich. It is VNEA rules, so that's why the cue ball goes behind the line here. Normally in BCA rules, you would get a ball in hand anywhere. Manitoba is mainly VNEA, though. It's always been VNEA since the league started here back in the early mid-90s. It was more like the mid-90s, but it's kind of the early 90s when they started. I'm lying, though, I think. No, I think they started mid-90s, I'm pretty sure. I think my first year that I played was 2001 or 2002, and they've already been around for a while. We do have the odd events that are BCA rules, but they're not too often. They're just here and there. Oh, he's got a shot on the 9 ball, and he's got the angle here to get into the 14, which I'm sure that's what he was trying to do here. He needs to get that ball out away from the 3. It's not going to quite get it, but that's all right. He comes through. Maybe it wasn't the time yet, and maybe he wasn't even trying to break it out yet. But I thought maybe from there he could have taken a stab at it. It would have left him a lot of trouble if he took it, though, because there was a lot of traffic around there that could have changed circumstances for the cue ball. He's going to take a stab at it here. Oh, good stab it was, but the 3 ball will fight back and hold on to position on the 14. And he doesn't really have anything to shoot now, so it's almost like he has to kind of break out this 14 ball. I'd be playing a safety here, but it's so tough to play a safety on this one. The table's kind of wide open. There's not a lot of room for you to play safe. We'll see if this cross bank goes. If it does, you know, that's going to give him an opportunity here still. But this is a tough shot. And look at that 14, stubborn. It goes right back in that area. Luckily for him, though, that cue ball went off the 2 horns and stayed up on the table. You know, normally on a valley table, that cue ball would have been sucked into the pocket. It would have been a foul and a ball in hand. So he got a little bit of luck there on that one. Perhaps the pool guys are in the house and they're trying to give him a chance. And yeah, they got some Coolio going on in the background, so I'm going to have to put on some filters. I don't know. Coolio's like a celebrity, an extra celebrity now because he passed away. So extra copyright infringement on him. All right, so filter has been set up. Now you're not going to be able, you're going to be able to hear the beats sort of here and there, but you're not really going to be able to hear the music or the lyrics. All right, so he's got a chance here at this table, and he's trying to eye it out, trying to figure out what to do. There's a couple of different options, but it looks like the 1 ball is going to be the main option. Let's see. Well, he could maybe squeeze that 3 around that 5 off the rail and around that 5 into the top right corner. Yeah, I like that shot better. If you can cheat it in there, you can come off the rail into that 14. That'll set you up for the 5 ball or the 6 ball. The problem with I have with the 1 ball is that, like, the cut is not that difficult, but the cue ball is going to travel a little bit. And, you know, you got to work with the angles, and you got to hope that the angles don't interfere with any of the other balls that are in the way. He's going to play a great shot, though. He makes the 1, and he's got position here for a combination or the 2 ball. 2 to the 5 or 2 in. He's also got the 7 ball to the corner, but the 2 ball's a problem ball because it's kind of blocking the 8 ball, and it also doesn't really have a pocket except for where he's shooting it at right now. So it's best to take it out of the way while you can. He missed the shot, though, and look at this. The 14 gets tucked into the 2 ball this time. Bit of a challenging lead here for Curtis. He's got 3 options to shoot at, but he needs to break out that 14. He needs to have an escape shot also when he breaks out that 14 ball, so he's got to be careful about which balls he moves out of the table right now. I think the safest bet will probably be the 13 ball because it doesn't really do anything for you. It could help you with a breakout angle to go back into that area where that 14 ball is, but the 6 and the 7 are blocking the path if you go that way. So I don't think it will work. So I feel like the 13 is the one that you probably want to get out of the way. From there, you can maybe set up an angle for that 10 ball to the side to break out that 14, and then the 11 ball could be your finish. He's going to play a little bit different, though. We'll see. Oh, he made the shot, but he's ran into the rail and into the 5 ball, and now he doesn't really have anything to shoot at except for the 14, which is the only tied up ball at the moment. And I don't know if he's going to be able to make anything out of this. I think the jump shot would have been better, but I mean, even if you make it, you're not going to be guaranteed anything. There's a little bit of luck here, and look at this. Does he have it? Or is there a shot on the 7? Oh, there's a shot on the 7 ball, so no lucky break on that one, and Terry Boyle will get a crack here to be able to try to get on the hill first. Nice, easy startup shot on this turn. You know, you can just let the cue ball loose, or you can just slow roll it, whichever one you want. Yeah, it's better just to let it loose, go down table, and come back up. I'm not sure if he's got the 5. That would be the ideal ball if he has it, but if not, he's got to set up for the 5 ball here off the 3 or the 2. Playing some Dr. Dre Eminem, and I'm surprised that ball got spat out. I mean, that you don't really see that on a valley table, but it happened. We all just seen it happen. He's got the cut available here. Needs a big bounce off this bottom rail. He's going to get it. And he's got a nice little stun angle here so he can get on top of his 13 ball. But he wants a little bit of angle on the 13 to get shape on the 8 ball. Bounce off the rail here to give him the angle. Now he can play this as just straight tops. A touch of left would help, and then he can get that shape for the top left corner. If he wants to power right through, he'll have to go a little bit harder, though, to go to the right corner. Oh, he had the right idea, just too much pace. That was a shot on the 8 ball, though. Now, the thing about this kind of stuff that happens that a lot of players don't understand is that usually for us, like, we'll come up short on these shots because we were planning a certain shape shot for the 8 ball. He's going to make this great shot. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, it looked like it was going straight to the pocket. But the problem is that when you try to play shape, specifically on the 8 ball, so let's say you want to get into a certain area for it, and you don't hit that area, and you end up having to shoot in a totally different pocket, that is like the #1 problem for a pool player mentally at the table. Because it always distracts you. It bothers you didn't get the shape. You can't understand how the ball ran that far. You can't really be ready for the next shot coming up because that's not what you were planning for. So a lot of times players, what they do, the mistake that they do is when they're playing at the table, instead of them, resetting and taking a little walk around when they didn't get the shape that they wanted, they usually just stick with it, especially because it's the 8 ball, right? So you're thinking, I make the 8 ball, it's over. It doesn't matter what shot I get, I'll just make it. And a lot of times the players will come up short, and a lot of that has to do is just because they weren't prepared for the cue ball to end up where it was, and they weren't prepared for that shot that they had to take it on, right? They had something totally different in mind. So it's important, and the reason I'm telling you this is because it's important if you find yourself in these situations where you get out of the line for a shot, you end up having to take a totally different shot on the same ball, that you should be aware that your body will automatically try to tell you, hey, take a little step back, reset, then step back into it. If you ignore and you decide to shoot and you miss, it's because you ignored your body. Your body was telling you, your instincts were telling you, you got to take this on. Tried to do the back cut. That was a pretty near impossible back cut, but he got so much cut on it that he overcut it to the rail. So maybe it wasn't that impossible of a back cut after all. The leave is kind of nice, so he's left him against the rail, so this is a bit of a tester. And now, like, if you try to lean towards the rail here, you cheat the pocket a little bit, the shot will go in. But if he tries to go straight to the pocket, he may have missed it. If he goes straight to the pocket, he made it. And that's only scenario-based, depending on how the player is feeling, if they're feeling pressure or not, which obviously he's not feeling pressure at that moment. He's trying to just get on the board and try to tie things up here. He's down by 1 now, and he's breaking next in rack number 6. He'll have a chance to do so then. John Guffey, Jeff Edwards, how you guys doing? Corey Watson, Lauren Hyben, is that how you say your last name? Welcome to the stream. Charlie Young, how you doing? Says, great audio and camera. I appreciate the commentary. All great. Thank you. I appreciate that. First time I see you on the stream, so welcome to the stream, and I hope you will follow our Facebook Live page, which is where we normally stream from. And if not, you could always go to YouTube. There's a YouTube link on the post here for my stream. You can follow that link, go to YouTube, and you can follow or I guess subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then you'll get notified every time that I go live through YouTube. For YouTube, Q Sports Live and myself, we have 2 separate channels. They have their main channel, and I have my own personal one, which was something I had to do to improvise at the time. And now it's been developing, so I'm going to keep it going. But just in case, that's why I'm telling you, is just in case if you end up going to YouTube and then you look under Q Sports Live, you're going to find the main Q Sports Live channel. To find me, if you're going to look me up, you have to look me up under Rod Arriagada, and then you'll see Rod Arriagada, and it'll say /CSL Manitoba, which CSL stands for Q Sports Live. So that's how you find me. And I'm on a mission to try to get to 1,000 subscriptions so I can try to monetize through my work. And And I know monetize kind of scares people a lot because they think it's subscription. Monetize, oh no, I'm not signing up for this. But don't worry, the subscription is free. It always will be free on YouTube as far as I know until they change something there. But the money making or the monetizing, that was like a jump shot. That was like an old school scoop jump shot. I haven't seen one of those in like years. I'm gonna bug him about that one later. Where was I going? See, I get distracted. I don't know where I was going with it. But yeah, I need to get this to 1,000 subscribers just so I could try to monetize. Meaning that if I do well and the stream becomes something, I guess, somewhat popular, that eventually advertising companies will come at me and say, hey, we want to advertise your products on your stream. So that's how I monetize from your subscription. I see a lot of content creators on YouTube that go on there and they try to get people to subscribe to the channel and stuff like that. And then a lot of times, like, these guys are people that are informative, right? They give you like information, tutorials on things that you may not be able to learn unless you went on YouTube for it. And a lot of times they'll get their likes for the video, but the people will never subscribe to the channel, which is kind of a weird thing. I don't know why people do that. They just do. Don't let me be one of those guys, man. Subscribe to my channel. I like making fun of those guys. I don't want to be that guy that people make fun of, all right? Good morning, Jonathan Pekadang. Welcome to the stream, man. Larry Walper, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Leslie Cookish, welcome. Dwayne Walker says good sound. Thank you, Dwayne. What's up, Travis Bird saying hello. Michael Tehan, welcome to the stream. Trey Copeland, how you doing? Shirley Shambod, welcome to the stream. Mark Ross says, you're doing an amazing job this weekend, man. Great work. Thank you, Mark Ross. I try, man. I try to be consistent, right? So I appreciate that. I really do. Tony Carter, how you doing? Johnny Joe says, APA behind the line. Yeah, and I'm not familiar with APA. I've never played an APA. We have what's CPA, right? So Canadian Pool Association, but I've never played in their league either. From what I understand, though, the CPA is flukes. I don't know if APA is, but from what I understand, CPA is all flukes. So whatever if you make a ball that's one of yours, doesn't matter which pocket it goes in, you keep shooting. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't think people can learn how to play pool that way, but I guess it allows them to have fun without pressures, feeling like they have to be more competitive at the table. But that's how you become a pool player, by being more competitive at the table, right? So I don't know. To each their own when it comes to each organization that does leagues. They all have something different, right? There's another league that we have here in Winnipeg that it kind of focuses more on people just socializing and hanging out. So one of the rules that they have in their league, for example, is that you can't make more than 3 shots in a row. So if you make 3 shots in a row, you pass up the table to your opponent, which is really crazy, right? Because you're thinking, what the hell? Like, I'm making 3 shots in a row, and why are you punishing me for making 3 shots in a row? But the reason why they do it is because they want to be able to keep the balance so other players have a chance to shoot as well. So it's interesting how they set up these leagues and how everyone tries to offer something special or different that can benefit to the players that are looking to, have a little bit more fun or be more competitive, whatever the case you're looking for. Score on Lori versus Eleanor. I have no idea. But you know what? I'll go take a little walk and let you know, Shannon. I'll go take a little walk. I know you're helping me out a lot, so asking you shall receive. When you're helping, I'll definitely return the favor. Tanya Hoffman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nolan Baptiste, Adam Halsley, welcome to the stream, guys. Mr. Bliss Vicmudo, welcome to the stream. Glenda DeJarlis, how you doing? Aaron Campbell says hello. What's up, man? Kelly Hool says hi, Rod. Good job, bud. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kelly. Are you playing in the tournament this weekend, Kelly? Bruce Stewart, what's up? Stacy Schmidt, always nice to listen to you, Rod. I appreciate that, Stacy. I have my days, right? So there's days where I come in and I'm like, yeah, you want to listen to my voice because I'm tired and I sound a little bit deeper, more passionate. And then there's days where I get my rest and it's like, I don't know. I get a little bit too crazy on the mic. Not a good thing. I got to find balance, man. Corey Watson says subscribe. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Anybody that subscribes to the channel on the YouTube channel, I appreciate your support. It's the best way that you can help me kind of grow a little bit more in my work, right? And there's a lot of competition around the world when it comes to streaming, and I'm not trying to compete against everyone in the world. I'm just trying to make a difference with what I do. So I appreciate it when you guys support me that way. Safety shot coming up. Trying to leave him in a combination spot or a difficult cut. I like that decision, but he's left him a cut here on the ball. I'm liking taking the cut to the corner. He may not like that. Maybe he'll think there's a safety play here somewhere. But I like taking the cut to the corner. It's kind of a tougher shot, but you know the tangent line allows you to play this without scratching, and it also allows you to get set up for the 15 ball. You don't have to put too much power on it either because you're trying to control the cue ball, so that allows you to deliver the shot a little bit cleaner. Put a little bit too much power on that one though. He was trying to come off a third rail to get onto the left side for that 15 ball, or to get on the right side to make the 15 ball on the left side. But what he should have done there is just hit it pace, so it gets to the pocket, comes off one cushion to the right side, and that was enough. That's all he needed. So a great opportunity here for Perry to get on the hill now. And a little bit of body movement on that shot, but he still makes the 2, and he's got position on the 7 ball now. Should be able to play this through to make this 8 ball on the right side middle pocket. I guess he can pick any spot he wants, but it just makes more sense to play the shape for the right side middle pocket. Well, he ran into it, so he's playing it to the left now. I mean, those are all options as a player that you can either go into or avoid, right? That's all about, you know, applying side spins on the cue ball. And when you control the cue ball well enough, you know, you can do a lot of different things on the table. And you're probably wondering, like, what do you mean by controlling the cue ball? Like, there's so much to learn when it comes to the cue ball. Let's see. All right, so I'll do a little cap here real quick while he's racking. So most people, when you look at pool, you're talking about the basic spins. I'm going to do this in between. So this is the first one. So when you first start in, this is what they teach you. There's top spin, bottom spin, left-hand spin, right-hand spin. And then as you advance a little bit, you start learning that there's, you know, in between the diagonals, right? The top spin with spin, top spin with right-hand spin, right? So this is kind of the process where you start. From there, you're going to move on to the next level, where they start teaching it to you, you know, play your English with one tip to the side, 2 tips to the side. It's very basic standard stuff, but this is what you learn, right? I'm going to go back to the next ones after this. There'll be a good filler in between while I'm waiting for the next matchup, if there's another matchup coming up right away. Time now is 12 o'clock, so I only got about enough time for one more match maybe. Then I got to go set up for hockey. I have to go get some equipment for my vehicle too for this, so that's the reason why I have to go a little bit sooner. I'm excited. I'm super nervous about streaming hockey, man. I mean, as far as the streaming itself, that should be fine. But I'm nervous about my commentary. I'm either going to be good or I'm going to be bad, like really bad. Right? So I don't know. One of the things about the work that I do when it comes to pool or my other work, which is election work, is that I'm very well informed in my work. I know everything about it, right? At pool, I'm a pool player. I'm a master level pool player, so I have great knowledge when it comes to pool, and that helps me do the job here. With elections, you know, I learned the acts. I studied everything I could, and I've done it for so long now that it's kind of become natural for me to understand what's going on throughout all the election work that I do. Same thing with AGAs and AGMs. I'm pretty familiarized with the way they structure their meetings, so everything like that I'm good at. But hockey I've never done, and I've never played. Right, I've only watched, and I'm a passionate hockey fan. So I know the game fairly well, but I just don't know how I would fare out as far as sharing knowledge or insight on the game itself. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Look at this shot. Nice little breakout, man. He put some juice on that one. Some zoom. He's got no situations available here, though. Maybe the 11 ball. If not, he's going to have to take on that 14 to the side. I don't think he's got the 11. I think he's got the 14. He's calling the 14. Not a bad shot to take on. It's not really going to reward you a whole lot, but, you know, you got to start kind of working your angles and trying to figure out the breakouts. That's what he was trying to do. And him not making that 14 ball might be a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's take a look at that shot, though, because that was a very interesting little juice shot that he just played there. It just curved off the bottom rail. Look at that. Nice, beautiful curve, man. I like those kind of shots. Some people call those the banana shots. You know, the two banana shots are amazing to watch. You ever seen a banana shot? You're thinking, what the hell is a banana shot? Look it up. You know, there's like snooker banana shots and there's like regular pool banana shots out there. You can see some crazy stuff, man. I mean, when you see banana shots, you start thinking to yourself, like, I just want to play like this. I don't even want to make a straight and shot anymore. That's the ego feeding you bull. Never take it. The ego's always going to try to tell you to do something crazy, man. Mugs Fool, how you doing? Len Peters, welcome to the stream. Doug Bartlett, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Ashell Dick, welcome to the stream. Pamela Tanner, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's been all right, man. There, you know, throughout the country, there's like some really nice weather going down, right? And Manitoba, where what they said is that we're creeping into a polar vortex. Now that sounds as scary as it is. It means deep freeze cold. You know, you can't do anything without freezing. So I don't know. I don't know how the weather is outside, but it says to me that it's minus 26 degrees Celsius right now. So that's enough for me to know that I don't really want to go outside. In Canada, our winters are pretty extreme. Nice attempt there on the breakout. It just came up short of it. Our weathers are pretty extreme when it comes to winter. But you know, we still go out there and we still kind of enjoy it. And I think for most of us, it's like when it's cold out, that just means you got to put on two sweaters and maybe two pairs of pants or pair of long johns or two pair of long johns, right? And that's how Canadians kind of deal with the weather, man. But when it gets really, really cold, all that stuff doesn't matter, man, because you feel it in your face like right away, right? And it's crazy how cold it is out there. I kind of miss living in the States. I used to live in the States, and it was nice there all the time. Especially, I lived in El Paso, Texas, right? So it was beautiful out there. It was always hot. I have family in Phoenix too, and out there it's crazy hot, man. I don't really like Phoenix because it's too hot, but you know it's better than here in the cold. Well, it looks like he's kind of got this opportunity here for the closeout now. When you give him a chance to close out, you know, he's usually pretty good for it. He's got a lot of experience, like I said, so I expect him to be able to deliver the finish on this turn. There's really no situations that, you know, will cause him a problem, but he has missed a couple of shots that I've seen where like the shot should have gone in instead of spat out. Look at that. So it looks like the young Elise Cameron has defeated another top player, Lisa McNabb. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the scores, see what happened. I'll be right back. So that was because you were asking me to take a look into that matchup. Which matchup was it again? I gotta go back and take a look here. Did I miss that already? What's up, Kelsey McLean? How you doing, man? Can't make it, says Kelly Hool. My son Johnny won't allow me to. Yeah, he doesn't like losing to Pops, man. You know that. Can't walk around like the king of the castle, man, when the king of the castle's in the building, right? I'll be right back. Okay, so it's 2-1 for Lori, and I like they want me to kind of. There's no other matches right now, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get to that table. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to that table for you guys because I do crazy things like this, and I will do my best. So what I gotta do here now is I gotta set up my camera. So it'll take me a couple of minutes. I'll be quiet. I'm gonna try to zoom in all the way over there and get it set up, and then we're gonna watch the rest of the match. It's 2-1 for Lori, and I believe she's at the table right now. All right, let me see. All right, so this is Lori playing right now. Lisa McNabb sitting on the right side of the screen. I think she's just practicing for her next match. I don't know what Elaine's last name is, so I'm just gonna keep the names as Lori and Elaine only. Okay, and the score is 2-1. It's a little bit tougher to see from this view, but like I'm running. I think this is like 25 feet, 30 feet away or something like that. So uncomfortable to use the extension of the bridge. Usually for me, like I'll switch hands. I train myself to play ambidextrous so I can avoid using these things. They annoy the hell out of me. And we're gonna have people that kind of step into the camera there because, like I said, I'm going right across the floor. These tables are at the end of the pool room. There's enough separation between all the tables as far as the aisles in between tables, so you're not going to see many people from the left side of the screen coming in, but you're going to see some of them from the right coming in. And it won't be too often either, just here and there. All right, so Laurie will come back to the table now, and not sure what she's going to be able to do here. The thing about short races to three is that you have to try to dominate as quickly as you can, because if you blink, suddenly your opponent ties you up, and now it's a complete like pressureful match. And only because it's a short race, if it's a little bit longer, then I guess you're kind of more engaged into battle, and it doesn't feel that same way. You don't feel the same kind of pressure. But when it's a short race and you end up, getting tied up going to the hill, it's a little bit more stressful. So she's going to try to do her best here to try to finish on this turn. I'm not sure if Lisa's in a match or if she's practicing right now, but I think she's just practicing. And what you can see here is that, you know, focus level, right? Even when she practices, her focus level is pretty good. Unless she's playing a match right now, maybe she is. Now, this is a race to 3, so I gotta change that too. This will be the last match that I stream for a little while, for a few hours anyway. I have to go and stream hockey next. Eleanor Harris, okay. Eleanor, not Elaine. Okay, sorry. I apologize. I butcher people's names for a living. I don't know how I have this job still. Eleanor, okay. No wonder why she missed. You know, I didn't give her the right name. Eleanor Harris. Okay, there we go. It's been fixed. I apologize, Eleanor. I know you're gonna see this later. You're gonna be like, "What? You butchered my name." I'm sorry. Don't be mad. You need me to watch a shot? Okay, I gotta go watch a shot. I'll be right back. They want me to watch with a slow motion video. Enjoy this match while I go and do this real quick. Oh, it's already been taken care of, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, the problem with this view being so far away is that I can't tell exactly, you know, what's at the table. So it makes it harder to understand what they're dealing with. Another thing, too, like as you can see right now, I'm limited to one angle, so when they shoot from there, like it's blocking the whole table. We have no idea. So it looks like most of okay, now I understand what's going on. So she just missed a stripe. So it looks like all the situation here is trying to get that 6-ball out. And it looks like Eleanor is kind of like got the hold of the pocket, so she's not too eager to move it right now. Tough to figure out what she can do here from this angle, but I feel like the only thing she's got here maybe is a shot to the side pocket with a down rail and up rail breakout on that 6. Thing about this though is if you go for it, you're committed to, you know, the finish, and if you don't get it, you're gonna open up the table. Usually in a tight match, you know, in a hill situation, I don't think many players would go for it, but in a situation where you're ahead, you might take that chance. Which we talked about yesterday, you shouldn't, but you know, if you feel like it's right, then you gotta go for it, you gotta follow your instincts, right? Number one reason why people that have strong leads lose matches is because they're too comfortable at the table. Yeah, so it looked like she had the angle to go back up, down, or down and up, but oh, okay, so Lisa's playing against Desiree. That's what that match is. That's why Lisa looks so focused. I was thinking, wow, like I mean, if this player focuses like this in practice, she's a dangerous player. She was in the middle of a match. After this match is done, that's going to be it for now. Just in case if you guys are watching, you're thinking, you know, watching with this angle. I was told that, you know, it was okay for me just to shut down and go deal with hockey. So I was going to do that, but then I seen the comment that somebody wanted to know the score between Lori and Eleanor. So I went over there to go look. And then when I seen it was 2-1, I kind of put 2 and 2 together. I said, well, you know, it's almost kind of at the end of the match, and I need a filler so I can, you know, stream a little bit longer before I go to hockey. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out all right. Oh, she's taking that pocket over, I think. It looks like the 6-ball's gotten in front of the 12, 10, whatever that is. I have a hard time telling the color of the balls from when they're close and running from that far, but it looks like it's the 10-ball that's tied up next to the 6. I'm glad I don't have that issue with my eyes when I'm playing pool, man. As a commentator and streamer, I have issues with seeing the color sometimes. It all depends on the set of balls that they're using, right? So now if that 10-ball does go, she'll make this 12-ball no problem. But if it doesn't go, then she's not really going to want to make that. It must go. She's made it. I don't know if he's got the shot, though. From this point of view, it looks like the 8-ball's blocking the shot. Another reason why I did this, too, is because we haven't had any of the ladies' matches on the stream yet. And you know, I asked yesterday for a couple of them, but it didn't work out because of the time frame. And then today, I wasn't sure if it was going to work out either, but since, you know, they're all kind of timed out to be the way it is right now, we got a ladies' match on the stream, which I'm happy to have.
Division B/ Table 7, Terrace Fedorowich. Table 7.
Well, we couldn't see what happened there at the end, but Eleanor just won that game. She made the 8-ball to the side, and now we're tied at 2. So it's the final rack between these two ladies. It comes down to this one. The tiebreaker. Tiebreakers are never good, man. Usually they're like messy games, right? But hopefully, you know, it won't be like that. Hopefully it'll be a nice smash and break and it'll be an opportunity. But, you know, I don't know. Like, seems like most of the times when it's a hill matchup, there's always a back and forth battle. Not too often you see somebody just come in and break and run the table on a final rack. We have a B-side matchup starting up on the main TV table right now, too, but I'm not going to put it on there because I'm down to 15 minutes before I got to start packing things up and moving. Andrea Swan, how you doing? Dill Jordan, Del Okel, welcome to the stream. Warren Sampson, how you doing? Russell Spence, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you in forever, man. How you doing? Roger Boyd III, welcome to the stream. Jenny Baptiste, how you doing? Amber Bolio, welcome. El Nano Moreno, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Bienvenido. Welcome to the stream. I feel like I should back up the camera a little bit so we kind of capture both tables. But then I'm going to start streaming the other match too, and I'm going to get late on the hockey game. I don't want to do that. Make sure that I'm on time. Those of you that are wondering about, you know, the hockey game, where it's going to be streamed or how you can find the stream, it's going to be on the Dakota Nation Winterfest page on Facebook. That's how you find it. Dakota Nation Winterfest. Winterfest, one word. Yeah, see, usually when it gets to a hill matchup, like it's not usually a wide open table. There's always a little bit of work to be done. Except this one's got a little bit of work too. But if Eleanor is shooting solid, then this table is actually not bad for her. I will be streaming some pool later on this evening though, and I'm not sure, but I might end up doing basketball today too. I got to figure all that out. But I will be coming back for pool. So the finals for all these divisions start at 4:00, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the A division final, the B division final, or the ladies. But I believe the ladies starts at 4:30, so I might be able to get both. And this is all, you know, considering that everything works out time-wise, right? Sometimes there's delays. Like there was a match earlier this morning that should have started at 10, but it was about a half hour late. So there's always going to be some sort of delays. It does balance out when there's matches and the players run the player out or they beat them, you know, fairly good, like say 5-1, 5-0, 5-2. Then that usually speeds up the process and it'll help people catch up in tournaments. But as of right now, they're running behind a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if the finals don't really start till like 4:30 or 5. But we'll see. I'm streaming hockey, then I'm coming back here, setting up my equipment, then I'm taking a lunch break, and I'm coming back to stream hockey or pool. She looking at that 5 ball? On the bottom right corner on the shot. Oh, she's going side pocket, never mind. Jess missed the shot on the 1 ball. So Lori gets up to the table now, and she's going to have a chance to close out, but this table doesn't look very good for her either. She needs a big breakout, which is going to be the breakout on the 11 ball, I believe it is, or the 15 that's sitting in the top right corner. Once she solves that one, then she's got the table wide open pretty much. But the breakouts around that ball specifically are very slim. There's only like maybe 1 ball you can use for a breakout there. 12 ball's out of the question because the 5 ball's right next to it, so it's blocking the path of the cue ball to go into a breakout area. 12 ball is kind of like a useless ball that you might want to just get out of the way whenever you don't really have anything to shoot at. She'll miss that shot and turn the table over to Eleanor, who's coming up there, and she's taking a look right now to see how she can solve the puzzle on this one. Oh, my phone's dying. That's not good. Oh man, these spamming guys, man. Like, why you coming on to my stream to do that stuff? I gotta get rid of you, man. Sorry. Facebook's acting up on me too. Oh, I guess it got removed. Dale Graham, how you doing? Says, good to be back. You need a crew. Yeah, I need a crew, man. Desiree's match, I have no idea what the score is. Berva Capo, how you doing? What's the score with Lisa McNabb? I don't know. I can go find out for you real quick. I think they just started, so they gotta be like 1-0, 2 games in by now. I was dealing with a spammer. I had to remove him, so that's I lost the room a little bit. I'll go take a walk over there right away and find out what the score is. That's a good matchup too. If you're not here to watch these matches, you're missing out on some really great matches. Johnny Baptiste is playing right now too, or he was. I guess he's done already. There's a lot of good quality matches going down here in the building, and like I said, I'll be streaming hockey for a couple hours coming up soon, so you're gonna miss out on some of those great matches that are gonna be coming up. Semifinals are coming up, quarterfinals are in play, right? So there's a lot of great matchups that are happening. If you're in town, come on down, check it out by yourself in person. And you know, if there's anybody out there that likes to do hockey commentary or feels like they can do it, and you're here in the building, come see me. looking for someone to do some commentary. I think this is the under 18 division that I'm doing for the first final. That's what makes the pressure for me, right? Is like if it was just like a say the first round hockey match, well, whatever. You know, I got lots of room to learn and adjust, but because it's a final, there's going to be people watching to see that final, right? So the pressure's on for me to be okay, or otherwise, I'm going to get judged on my performance. Which, you know, I know I'm good at what I do, but, you know, I just don't want to look bad. I'm okay, thanks. I still got some. Curtis has been really kind, offering me some water every time he gets a chance to. And I guess because he hears when I'm streaming at the hangar, I usually don't get taken care of for water, so I'm always like, oh, I'm so thirsty, right? So he's aware that I'm like that, so he's trying to be a good guy and look out for me, which I appreciate, man. Well, that miss is not going to really affect her too much, I don't think. I can't quite see, as you guys can't quite see right now, but I feel like it's going to be okay. Oh, no, she's got the 5-ball and the 4 remaining. The only thing that she can get into trouble with here is the 4-ball. I'm going to go up there and find out what the score is between Lisa and Dez. I can tell you that Lisa is at the table right now. She just made the 8-ball. She ran the table out, so she's either got a lead or they're tied. I'll be right back. I'll find out. It's 2-0 for Lisa. And she's breaking in rack number 3. So she got a chance to close out that match right now, too. Trudy Big Plume, welcome to the stream. Samantha Jane, how are you? Anton Washington, welcome to the stream. Kunsu McIver, how you doing, man? Been a while. Oh, it's getting nice out. It's minus 23 now. It's dropped down. It's increased by 3 degrees. It's a little bit warmer. Almost enough for me to go outside. I'm more of a -1 kind of guy. If it's -1, I'm outside. Anything less or lower than that, I'm outside the house. Don't bother me. I actually have to go out to my car to get a tripod, though, so I'm going to have to go deal with that cold no matter what. Well, I'm running right around that window. It's now 12:30, so what I might end up having to do is just go get my equipment while this match is still going. I don't want to stop the stream. You know, they're tied at 2 right now, and somebody can win it, so I don't want to do that. But ball in hand will help her out. Her biggest problem, though, is that 11 ball, so that's what she needs to solve, is how to get that 11 ball out. She's looking to make that 9 ball. Now, I don't like this because the 9 balls are a great escape shot. It's a ball that has really no threat towards you, but you have a ball in hand. So what I would be doing here is trying to find a way to break out that 11 ball and then use a 9 ball as my escape shot after that. If I get something different than the 9 ball, then that's great. You know, the 9 ball stays as an escape shot. And the only reason I say this is because if she makes this shot, then she's going to have to eventually get to a point to get a breakout on the 11 ball. Why not just try to create that breakout right off the hop? Or maybe it goes past that 4. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have to break it out. If it does, you know, then it should be all right for her here. Well, she's opened up that 11 ball. She's got the shot to the corner on it. I feel like that's the only shot she's got available, so she might be taking that on right off the hop. What I like about taking this 11 ball is she has it. If she doesn't feel comfortable, you know, it's a good shot to take where if you miss, you're not going to give a whole lot on that 4 ball. As long as you play through and follow through on the shot. And she doesn't want to move that 11 ball as of right now. As long as she gets that cue ball down to the bottom rail, then she's safe. That's the only other option she's got is to play a safety that way. But maybe she doesn't have the 11 to the corner. The camera angle is deceiving, right? So I don't really know. From here, it looks like she's got it. I could be wrong. Eileen Chomek, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lee DeLorme, welcome to the stream. Larry Ziegler, what's happening, man? Welcome to the stream. You brought me some popcorn. You ready? No, I'm good, man. You ready to go do some commentary with me for hockey? It's either two things. Either I gotta find somebody that's really good that makes me look good, or somebody that's really bad so when I get on the mic, I look really good. One or the other. Yeah, he's been playing good for a little while now. What it is for that kind of stuff that you normally don't need. Confidence gives you strength. Now you feel like you can beat anyone. He went through that at the Manitoba Masters. He beat a couple of guys that he not supposed to. The one guy that he lost on the hills. He should actually had him. He's got lots of confidence going on. The way it is, like, it was so weird because you're blind as a mouse for most of the time, and one day you see it all. When you wake up and you meet one guy, and now you see everything. It's so weird. Oh, she's made the 11 ball. She's taking a look here for her last shot. Yeah, I'm going to go to the Keystone Arena to deal with, I think it's 18 and under, or the U18 division for the finals. That's the pressure, man, is the fact that I'm doing the finals. If I was doing like a first game of the tournament, who cares, right? Like if I don't do good, it's okay, right? But I'm doing a final, so no matter what, people are going to tune in to watch that extra pressure. And you know, like native people aren't really kind to you if you don't do too good of a job. They let you know. Yeah, I'll make sure I mention that about 100 times.
Webcam?
It's Then there's professional cameras, which are about 50 to 20,000 each. That's where I want to get to. But I need to read. All right, so it looks like Laurie's going to be the winner of that match. Nice little finish there at the end. 3-2, the final score, and that's going to be it. That's be it. I have no highlights, and I have to go do hockey, so I'm not going to do any commercials. But I will let you guys know if you guys are looking to buy some nice clothing for your team, for any kind of sports, really, whether it's hockey, basketball, baseball, pool, anything you can think of, team-oriented sports, let us know. You can message me, Rod at jamupapparel.com. And if you're looking, let's say you got a team of 5, or a team of 5, I guess would do, and you want to buy some team shirts right now, we have a promotional code that's CSI23. Once you put that in, you get 4 shirts. Buy 4 shirts, get the 5th one free. That's a special you get. So it's basically like taking almost $100 off from the bill, which is really a nice deal. Like, go check them out, jamupapparel.com. Message me, Rod Arriagada, at rod@jamupapparel.com. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back later with the finals, but it won't be for a couple hours. As of now, if you guys want to tune in to watch hockey, you'll have to come to the Dakota Nation Winterfest page. And it's going to start at 2 o'clock. I'm probably going to start the stream just before 2 o'clock, but just so I can kind of introduce everyone into the stream or whatever. I'm hoping I do good at this. That's going to be it. But hey, I can't go without giving you some pool wisdom first. So the more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. That's the message, man. Get out there, find your zen, and become the champion within. When you're ready to go, let me know, and I'll be right there, ready to roll. All right, guys. Well, and I shouldn't say see the tables next time, because next time isn't a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today, and it's been a pleasure so far. I apologize I didn't get started on time like I wanted to, but there was a lot of things going on. I just out of my hands. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. My name is Rod Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out your town to handle one of your events or to cover one of your events, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. cslmanitoba@gmail.com. And if this is your first time watching us on Facebook, make sure you guys join or follow and like our page, and then you'll get notified every time we go live. If this is your first time watching me and you want to support me through YouTube, you can follow the link on the post. It's posted right there on the post itself. There's a link for YouTube. That'll take you to my channel, and then from there you can subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe to my channel, anytime that I stream anything on YouTube through my channel, you're gonna see that on there. I don't think I'm gonna stream the hockey on there. I'm gonna try not to, but you know, I don't know. If they don't have a YouTube channel set up, then I might have no choice. We'll see. Either way, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Thank you for taking the time to interact with me. And thank you, Shanna, for helping me out with the challenge bracket as you have so far throughout the weekend. You're awesome for doing so. Have a good time, everybody. It's time for you to go get some lunch or something to do, you know, something to eat, whatever floats your boat. I wish I could do that. I got to go set up for streaming. So I'll be back in a while, guys. Until then, cheers.